following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Zima.
Yes, I can see. Oh, the camera's between the doors and facing over to the.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not facing into the wall.
No, that's camera 4.
Oh, I can see. There's a pantry door on the south, and I can see. It looks like somebody's peering out through that. There's a window, a little window there. I can see a little face. They must be hiding in the food pantry.
Hang on a minute. Is the food pantry room 9?
No.
No, that's the cinema. I
think
looked down there.
it's in here. It's just
Food
not
pa-
its own
the cinema's
area.
connected directly to the kitchen. Why? Why? What is the point of that?
Get your popcorn! Get your popcorn!
Yes.
No! It's a ghost!
That's a goose.
That door's just there to
No,
fuck
there's
us.
going to be a bunch of them in there with like 3D glasses on, munching popcorn like in Gremlins.
Gremlins.
2
Yeah,
specifically.
Gremlins too.
Oh, okay. So okay, there's 2 in. Sorry, to everyone else, and especially Tiala, who's with me. There's 2 in the kitchen, and it looks like they're definitely a threat to. There's people in there. I can see people apparently. I don't like the idea of them coming through the... Because that would put the door on our right leading directly to the aquatic area. I think we bring Team 2 in to cover our flank and we bust in there and try and... Or we let them bust into the kitchen and have some fun while we cover their flank. That's what we're going to do. We'll spread the load around the players so that it's not just 2 people doing all the things.
Copy.
Raise
Cover
it.
that. Yeah.
Also, too, in regards to trying to contain things, it's like even though a lot of those doors are locked, any tech class can try and put locks on them.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to do that when they come through.
We could also...
So what you guys need to do is push into here, check that area, and then come through.
Okay. See, because of not watching the movie, but Logan has, he could ask Nazina if she's given the Velociraptors the option to open doors because they could open the doors in the movie.
No, but she's basing them off historical records, not the movie.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
true.
very specifically hasn't reacted to
So-
references.
I'd ask that too, just because.
Hang on a minute. I am going to say,
Yeah.
Nazina, they can't open doors, can they?
I haven't witnessed. In fact, no, they're trying to. I'm pretty sure there's one outside of my door trying to get in here to kill me,
Why don't
but
you?
it's locked.
Why don't you
She
just
can
close
also-
all the doors then, and lock them to keep them in each room?
I can't access the doors from here. I can only close and lock this one because I'm in this room.
What kind of security does this place have? If this was Rancor base, I'd be able to lock every door remotely and make them explode.
It's in the Rancor base. It's not. It's a museum.
Then
It belongs in a museum. It's so outdated.
A museum.
then get the other team to lock the doors.
Yeah,
In their
Sandros,
room
lock,
before
lock doors behind you. They can't use doors, so
So
lock the doors behind you and
all
give us
the doors in the
distribute the
rooms.
passcodes to only us.
Copy.
So you guys need to sweep into that room,
Well, lock the
clear
doors.
remote,
Yeah.
lock the thing. It should be pretty quick because it doesn't even have to be a very good lock. It just has to
It's
be
easy,
our
just- You
lock.
can just put it
Yeah.
on the Sidewinders network and any
Okay.
user Sidewinders just link to it.
So Rose is just going to turn to her little and say, "You guys watch the flank." Open door, push through.
You know, we're going to have to buy her a little dinosaur after this, right? You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing that's going to have to happen. And by
But
we,
we're
I
gonna have to
mean you.
scare her with it.
Yeah,
So
and
she's got people the ones
you
damaged.
have the map, so we push through into the room next to.
Just
Atlantis.
it's
What is it,
11?
electronics to establish a lock DC. Although if they can't open the lock, then it doesn't matter what the DC is.
Well,
For the most part, all that matters is you don't roll a 1.
Okay. Locking the pair of doors behind us.
how about we
No
make sure
one?
we're not in a death room before you lock the door behind us?
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
No. We only locked one door because we wanted to check the room in front of us before we locked the second
That
one.
is correct. Yes, I did hear Shannon tell you that was important in character.
Yeah.
Because as you can only lock one door at a time, that would interrupt any potential other rolls you might make.
And of course, it requires laser focus.
This
to
is
do
logical and makes sense.
Okay. Just while we're sweeping 11, and before there's any whammy, I just want to know
We're
whether
going to turn into Velociraptor.
if
Wait,
the
yes,
doors
I do.
if the doors to 12 or 8 also have windows.
I mean, if they have
12.
windows, there's no way those locks work.
To 12 and 8.
Yes. Fossilized plant room and
It's human
educational cinema.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Well, we're
No,
sweeping.
those don't have. For what? Well, you can't tell if the 1 to 12 does because you won't be able to see it without.
Well, that's it. I'm going to sweep around those rooms and at least.
Velociraptors and 11s.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that is now a problem.
Yeah.
So that was going to be the thing that happened.
So there's 2 of them. I guess the roll initiative.
Salo, don't rat a merit. Hey,
19.
that's what I rolled.
This team should be far higher damage, so they should do
23.
one round each.
Damn.
23 Zalo. You were 19.
19.
And I actually rolled shit for these raptors.
We don't mind.
That's fine. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
We support you and your actions.
So you
These endeavours of yours, I
They go
approve.
to 17 and 12. So.
That's shit.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I suppose when
It's
you're
almost
Well,
like
that's what they have
velociraptors
a
are
plus-
inherently really fast and
Yeah,
perceptive.
extra plus 8 on all my rolls, then that's shit. So it's actually. Oh, I better actually repopulate
Thinking about going
the.
and getting my chips, but the bags are really loud for me, so I'm like, oh. Like they're really loud.
I better repopulate the bad guy. There we go.
Yeah, because we've got
Bad guy
26 to get through.
I think it's down to 32. Well, we haven't had any spitters.
Yeah. Well, we have.
No, that doesn't
stuff.
count.
Just the one.
It's the one. There's 6 left, and a T-Rex. A
Motherfucking
motherfucking
Well,
T-Rex.
you've got to save up a budget of them because they've got to come in as ads during the boss fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
we have to manage
Just you and me, Logan.
cycling
Well,
the ads.
Nazina, by any chance, are the acid spitty ones enemies of the Velociraptor ones?
No,
What? They're actually not.
no,
What about the T-Rex?
no.
I have a very good evidence that the T-Rex is enemy to Velociraptors.
Well,
Bad programmer.
You add that one to them now. Come on.
I thought they were all carnivores, so I thought they were all on the same side. That is literally. I was waiting for this to come up. It was literally her logic.
Nazina, I can't believe they provided you with all these behavioral models and didn't mention that carnivores are literally each other's
I
enemies.
think they just assumed she would know that.
The herbivores.
No. That carnivores will eat anything with food on them.
Strangely enough, I made none of.
Oh no!
Like a Stegosaurus would be a big help right now.
She wouldn't want them to fight.
Oh, this makes sense. They consumed 100% of all of the herbivores, which was Blinky.
I'm staggered at this oversight.
No, I just work with what I'm given, okay? Blame the humans for having horrible monsters in their past.
Horrible monsters. These things are bitch mittens
So I want to.
compared to worms.
I want to delay my. I want to delay my actions until the first one successfully leaps at Rosa, and then I want to.
We are going to get to go before then.
Yes.
I have questions. When we're in Mass Effect, if something is frozen and then it gets hit with fire, doesn't it do explosion?
Yes, it do.
Yes.
So if someone were to say shoot one with a shotgun so it bounces away and lands closer to the other one, we could try for a whammy.
Right, because he had 2 actions. If I hold, you freeze. What order do we want to do this? Do we both hold? The first one leaps at us.
Okay. Let's just check with Ken on their positions.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so you've got the map there. So the closest one is is there.
Okay, I'll
And
point them
then the
out
other
here
one
and then I'll point them to you.
Is
Okay, damn.
I'm
So
getting this right.
Further back and up the right.
Oh, he's above the second one on the 11.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
actually right at the top now.
So
Yeah.
one here and one up here. So it could still work. If I delay until after you, and you freeze that guy.
That's a that blue thing going down the middle is like a big clear glass cabinet. It's clear on both sides and has like these.
Stuff in it we don't want to break.
It's basically just these statues of humans going through the various evolutions. Just these not very good quality museum mannequin things.
It's not like
Just
historical
furs.
artifacts. It's just
So there's like
stuff
7
they
or
break.
8 things that basically look identical.
Just varying degrees of hair.
Just a monkey.
Actually, I don't think it matters what one we freeze, because it's not like it's going to unfreeze. when
It's
it's
got a
got
monkey
shotgun,
at one
right?
end and Robin Williams at the other.
So
okay, well, you pick the one you flag the one you want to engage, and I'll engage the other. Shotgun. You probably want the closer target.
Yeah, I probably want the closer.
Okay, so I will advance, and I will be further into the room. Say if I'm at the bottom of the advance to the close to the door, but at the right side of the blue thing.
Fresh square in on the right.
So I basically have no cover from either target, and aim at the one on the northernmost point in the room.
Yeah.
And I've moved a shot. Doesn't say that's like one shot left. And so that is 26.
Yeah.
Now we need
yeah,
to
you just
freeze.
got to get that freeze percentage. Did you want me to roll the percentiles on the freeze?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I have percentiles. In Nazina themed blinky dice. So what do I need to get? Less than 30, right?
40?
30 or less?
It's 40%.
40 or less.
Yep.
47.
It wouldn't
Sorry.
even work on the
I'm
sequence.
so sorry.
You do get another round of shooting, though.
God damn it. Had to say numbers.
No, they had to go through that in order to get here.
So 27.
27 damage.
Yep.
Yeah,
They still can't flank you from
but they would be able to go through the doors from
Okay,
the room they're in.
And
Oh,
its
to get there. So we had to get them to clear the room first.
okay, and its movement
This
speed
doesn't
is
mean we get
reduced
the
by
next pair
10
in the
feet.
kitchen, though.
Can still get to you.
the
That's one of the things these guys have
And there's
got.
2 doors in
There's
the
a lot of movement
11.
speed.
So they're going to lobby and then go back around.
Nope. Because then those doors still are open.
Yeah, but that we're here looking after it, and then they could come through, lock the door, and then we're all set.
I suppose so.
Yeah, because I know. That's
I
why.
mean, I told them to do that.
Yeah.
So whine at me.
I am.
So if we clear this
Yeah,
room, we can
well,
still establish
I'm
good
happy
blocks.
with this.
Yep.
Did we get the second round of shots
We're
on?
going to have to do something.
I moved, and I think I only get
Oh,
one shot.
right, yeah,
So
if you move. Cool. In that case, then we just engage as per normal.
So you going next?
Yeah.
Because you just swapped turns. So you waited for Rose to act first. Because you were technically ahead of her, but
Yeah, I'll just I'll step up to just beside her, but conveniently she's much larger than me in that armor. So she should still be
no, she isn't. She's very small because she's a shorty.
shouty.
yeah, and you have big bulky armor.
Yeah, Quarians are not known for being tall.
And the closest Velociraptor will receive a double blast, and that it shoots twice. A 14 wouldn't be enough.
Actually, no, it's not.
Funnily enough. Whiff!
I don't know how you miss.
And he is, You put a big fucking hole in that wall.
It's a cone, isn't it? So it's actually just
Nah,
really for half.
shotguns don't work as a cone. It threw me off at the start, so I didn't even use my
There was- there's
shotgun.
that-
Some it depends on the
That
shotgun.
special shotgun that did.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, it's just like half damage to adjacents.
You did just put two big meaty fucking holes in that wall, though.
Yeah.
Why buy that spear display?
Hey,
It was a
spear
spear,
chucking,
they don't need it.
spear chucking humans. They can just make some more.
Give you a second shot, or is it?
Because I technically had to at least make a step into, or move through reception into that one.
Oh well, I guess that means.
We're giving them a chance. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Before we win.
Yeah. We're going to take some
Velociraptor
damage.
one is actually the one at the top, which is going to start running towards.
Technically, Rose is 5 feet closer to them than I am.
Wow, dude! Way to throw her under the bus.
No, under the velociraptor.
Under the.
Fucking shield regen's not going to be very helpful.
You know what? Just hold a primed grenade. When they eat you, you can blow them apart from the inside.
It's gonna come at Rosa and then attack her.
Okay.
It hits. 1. And I believe you've got DR, so
Well, how do you know it hits? I've got really good
which is
reflex.
a shame because it was pretty much a 19. Okay, it still hits.
How do you know it hits? I've got really good reflex.
It goes off normal defense, and I know unless you're in cover most of the time, you've got to get only to 14 or 15.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
I'm a soldier. I've got like 17 reflex defense at the moment.
No, this is just defense.
Is there even a difference? Oh, there is.
Yeah, that's the standard defense you use for most things. Reflex defense is for AoE.
Yep, my regular defense is 17.
Oh, that's a lot higher than normal. It's still got you.
Yep.
Okay, you take 6 or whatever 6 minus your DR is, which I think you've got DR2.
I think I've got DR2, so
Because it's
that's.
the freaking
What
Colossus,
was
that's
that? A
only
chip
4.
of 1 and then a chip of 4?
No, the
Five.
first one did no damage.
No,
to
the
you.
first one was literally 1, so it's
Okay.
got no damage, so 4 damage. And then the other one. The other one is close to you, sorry, pal, and you took a shot at it.
I don't know what you mean.
18 is enough for it to.
No, I have 50 defense.
50 defense. 6 and 4. Minus whatever your DR is.
None.
Now, do I have to check to see if you get sick?
Yes.
Or do you roll?
Are you kidding already?
Literally any HP damage does it.
Don't you have plating?
I believe I do it, and I think you decide the percentage chance.
No, actually, don't you have plating?
No.
Shield DR, I think he's got.
I got
plating
shield DR, I got
would give them
shield
another layer
regen,
against it.
I got shield
Yeah, this
bonuses.
thing comes up and kicks at you with its claws.
Well, I got a 69.
69. Alright.
That's venereal disease, right?
But if it was like 10%, then I'd have to roll under 10 to get sick. So whatever the percentage.
Yeah, no,
I assume I'm alright.
that's fine.
Ow. That was a third of my HP.
Good to know. Can't wait till you better finish it off soon because it gets
2.
3 attacks next round.
That was more than a third of my HP.
Not if he takes a step back, it doesn't.
We need to be back in the
Oh, if
back
he takes 1 step back, it still doesn't count as a movement action for it to take 1 step forward and get all 3 of its attacks.
No, but you can take a step back
And then they
then
kill
just
it.
unload with 2
Oh.
shots from
If
a
he-
ranged
yeah.
weapon without taking penalties,
No, you can attempt that.
and then it will be dead.
You can attempt that.
Attempt.
You didn't do any damage to it last time. That's your
I
turn.
was
I
saving
believe.
up all the damage. Yeah, I'm going to take a step back. And I'm going to... I'll do a double tap, so I am firing.
I mean, I still
2
like the
attacks.
idea that somebody suggested jamming the thing in its mouth and then.
Yeah, because that's not what I'm going to do next round.
Okay, so I miss on the first one, because I rolled the same. Maybe it's because I'm rolling onto this paper. Maybe that's the juju. And I rolled worse on the second one.
Clearly, the paper was insulating you against.
Maybe
the
it's the dog.
Did
dice.
you roll sub 4?
No.
You're right. The dog dice are fucking you.
It's supposed to be the other. I mean,
There we go.
I'm gonna go back to classic Zalo dice.
Your turn, Rosa.
They rolled abnormally high.
I'm gonna need my prison back.
Okay. Okay. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm standing right in these fuckers'
Yours puts
faces.
together so much nicer
But
than mine.
I'm gonna do.
Good, it's the one you sold.
I'm gonna do attack scan, but it's like I want to. The one that attacked me, literally want to get like shove hand in its throat and fire the submachine gun into its mouth.
Okay.
So I don't know whether that counts as a grab or how you want to resolve that.
That'd be like a contested grapple check, so it'd be strength based.
With any martial arts provides.
But she's lucky because
It
the
wants to bite you.
the Velociraptors are super high dex but low strength, whereas the
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Okay,
Like me.
so that's strength, Bab, roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget your martial arts bonus.
Okay, so that's going to be around 30 something.
Oh damn. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting full bad classes are ridiculous.
Well, 17 on the die with the good starting point.
Okay.
Nice.
So you managed to get your hand in its mouth without it.
Yeah, I'm basically going for like the hand in mouth, elbow at bottom of jaw, and just start firing the SMG,
Okay.
Which is built in.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
and then very awkwardly try to fire the Revenant at the other one to get its attention.
Okay. Do the
Yeah.
Fucking action arrow.
the SMG one first,
Okay. Don't
just
think-
in case you decide
I don't
to
think I have a
change your mind,
listing
in
for
case
that
the off
SMG.
chance it doesn't finish it off.
Hang on.
Can effects Revenant.
I'm opening. Okay, it is damage 1d4, crit times 2, rate of fire A10. So 10 d4s.
So I need to roll to hit with this.
Hey, you're gonna want to because you could get a
Crit.
20. So crit.
It wasn't that 20. Nice. Okay. Do you
Crit-
see?
crit
See,
times
that's,
2.
that's why it's worth rolling even when you know
minimum, this is 20 damage.
Does anybody have more D4s and want to help?
I don't really want to help.
How many more do you
It
need?
does need to get slightly more than 20 damage.
Well, I have 2 D4s.
How much more? Because
3
I
more.
have
Alright, so-
7.
hold on, just roll 3 dice.
That's a 3. That's a black dice, so I can't see. That is a.
You want a third one?
That's a
Hold
1.
So it's okay.
Four.
So it's extra 2.
And there's 4.
Nice.
3, 4, 4.
And then, what, one more of these?
What did you roll?
There was a 4 on just one of them.
Done.
Sweet.
Yeah, you only had to get an extra 3. So out of 20,
No.
Yep.
Nice.
there's no.
Tactic worked, very pleased. Good. Yes, good.
When you basically both
Yeah, so the numbers are just
opportunities.
whatever
Yeah, that's when they're rolling
Tempest
your
is. The advantage is it's just built in and you can't,
Yeah.
can't be disarmed unless you are disarmed.
Yeah. And then, whatever
No.
penalties you want to inflict on me for firing a Revenant one-armed.
I'm going to inflict a -5 on your next roll.
That ain't actually bad.
Yeah, where'd my big black die go?
Oh, I see. Now
There
you
it
can't find something you assume just because its dad ran away at the black die.
Rosa just rolled a nat 20 and did something incredibly badass, so I'm willing to bet that she's
19. So that is another crit.
pumped up on. Okay.
Oh my god, you're amazing.
Yeah.
That's another crit. Okay. This is with the Revenant, though. You might one-shot this thing.
What are you even for?
Nothing, I'm a moose!
Just shoots out a light, shoots out a display,
I
shoots out
just
another light.
shoot the healing spooge at people.
The scene goes, I can't see the camera, something destroyed it.
That didn't happen. You know it.
No, it's in the wrong area of the room, otherwise...
Yeah, no, the camera has to be like in a bin pointing at a discarded chicken. Because apparently they're in the worst positions because they might help us slightly.
Okay.
We found another place for you to update
3.
security on.
No! It's a goose!
Okay, so that's 3 6s, a 5, a 3, and a 2. So 18.
I've got an idea. We claim
So
terrorists.
that's
And they stole all the
30,
dinosaurs.
and then it's a crit times 2, 60.
Meanwhile, we try to get that fucking T-Rex out of here.
We claim Batarian slavers did it.
They've been doing a lot recently. So just Batarians did it then.
Nicely done. They only have 55 HP, so...
They've got more than me. They've got so much more than me.
Metal P, I suppose it is, not health points. Maybe
Plating.
MP.
MP. So there you go. Just
I'm
saved
assuming
your
that's
life.
it for the session.
It probably should be, because there's no point starting another encounter
Right,
this
so
way.
we've got... So they basically clear, they lock all of the doors in the room and then come through the doors into ours after going back around the other way and locking all the doors, so we erase that mistake
Yeah.
without killing Mob Borton.
Well,
But this does
those
mean that
rolls
we-
out the way. Get the next room.
Get the... Well, actually, with all the doors locked, all 4 of us could probably get the next room. I didn't realise locking the doors was a fucking option at the start, otherwise we'd never have split the team.
Yeah, well, they're not doors that are normally locked, because they're normally doors that are
Free flow. For
free flow for people to walk through and go to the
But I
next
imagine, like, for
sections.
fires, they would be lockable.
Yeah, well, they are lockable. It's just they're just set to just
Because
open.
when there's a fire, what you want to do is lock people in. Right?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Wasn't allowed. Yep. Okay, so I successfully lock all those doors. We can get that out the way. And I just want to heal myself so I don't have to keep track of my HP.
Did you?
Spooch.
It goes good. I get full HP.
Tiala lost an HP. I don't
did?
see you rubbing healing spooge
We're not
into
over
her.
there.
You are! You just locked all the doors and you're in
Just
the
got
room.
this little cut on one cheek.
Her modelling career.
My precious modeling career.
I need to get you on the table stat. It's time for surgery. It's time for surgery. It's time for surgery. It's time for surgery.